Hello everybody and welcome back to Imperator, where these guys, they decided they wanted to rebel. I decided that that wasn't a good idea. However, they're up here with 11,000 strong troops. We definitely need to group up a little bit here. There's no doubt about that. We are sieging this down and we're grouping up here. We're just going to slowly make our way in and we'll see what their plan is here. Yeah, they've occupied this location, but that is completely fine. We're going to group these guys. Actually, we can't group them together. That's not how Imperator works. Did they just lose a huge chunk of troops? Interesting. Regardless, we're going to group these guys up, and we're going to bring them on over here. The question is, where exactly... Okay, they are here. I feel like they just lost a huge chunk of troops. Did they take an attrition tick? Like, what happened there? I'm confused. Oh, hello. We can get an innovation. Ah, there they are. These are mercs. They just went out of Fog of War. That's fine then. Okay, so we just got a religious advance. And once again, I kind of feel like I want to put these in where we get the advance. I don't have a particularly good reason for doing that. And in reality, we should probably go after something specific. But for right now, I just want to more know what our options are and broaden my horizons a little bit. Unintegrated culture group happiness would not necessarily be the worst thing. We'll go ahead and take that. Wonderful. And I do see these guys heading over this way. I want to... Why are they going different directions here? That is interesting. I'll be honest, I'm not sure how I feel about this. That said, I am interested in chasing these guys over this way. Now, we would currently apparently catch them here, and I don't necessarily want to. We'll group up so that we hopefully don't go different directions next time. And now we'll make our way in. Yes, they do get away here, but that's fine. He's apparently skill 7. We're going to continue chasing on the coast. He went inland a little bit here. And we have allies over here sieging, so that's perfectly fine. And yeah, we're going to want to go for their capital soon enough, but we're kind of grouping up with allies and dealing with their army first. We're going to make our way in over here, and that should change things, I hope. I don't think we catch them here. We catch them here, and so we shall. Or maybe we don't, actually. We're not quite keeping up with them here. I would love it if our allies would catch them, but it looks like we caught them here. They're going to allow us to catch. So that's fine. We have allies just kind of swarming all over there. The Numidian Kings. Since the establishment of the first Phoenician cities on the African coast hundreds of years ago, the Numidians and other native inhabitants of the colonies have been great allies, supplying many of our valuable exports and making us wealthy through their interest in exotic goods and high-quality imports from around the Mediterranean. We're no longer a collection of small cities, but a great empire reaching across the internal ocean. And while our relationship with the Numidian kings has been useful in the past, some argue that the time has come for the Numidians to accept our government and become part of Carthage proper. We'll gain claims on Massilia and Musulamia. That is these guys and these guys. Now, these guys are still our feudatory, are they not? Yeah, well, they're a tribal vassal. We can't integrate a tribal vassal. We could spend 15 political influence and a bunch of gold and work on investing on those. Or we could leave it as is. I actually think investing there is probably a good idea right now. So we'll go ahead and do that. Okay, so we are doing battle with our former tribal vassal over here. And we're kind of wrecking them. So that's perfect. We could honor the gods. And that is probably something that we should do. Okay. Yeah, we're just going to keep piling in here. Wonderful. Now we're going to immediately... This is the first navy. Okay, I want to select These guys. There we go. We're going to immediately head over to their capital and begin sieging over there. I suspect that's also where they're retreating. So that should, in theory, be good. Tribal migration is happening. Okay. We're fine with this. We are, of course, going to conquer Massilia for ourselves here. They had the gall to rebel, and so they will become proper part of the realm. That's Mauritania over there, but the Mauritanian revolt. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Regardless, we will chase these guys down. Of course, we are getting morale boost as well as reinforce ticks, and they are not. So that is great for us. I'm assuming that they're going to stop here, and yeah, it looks like they absolutely are. We're going to wreck them there, and then we're going to take down their capital. I don't know if we stack wipe this. Oh, that was definitely a stack wipe. Okay. In that case, I'm going to send these guys out over here. And we're also going to send... That's Magna Graecia there. We're going to send Italia over here. Okay. Where did I send them? To there? Let's send them here instead. Wonderful. So we will siege this right on down. Eventually it'll happen, and hopefully our allies will send in some siege engineers that we don't actually possess currently. We do need to work on our siege engineers. There's no doubt about that. That certainly needs to happen. But this war is now officially over. Well, not officially. It's all but over. They have no chance at this juncture. So we will take down these locations here, and then we may siege this down. I'm not sure if we have to siege this settlement or not. It does have an icon, so I'm assuming that we may have to. But we'll check as soon as this one here gets capped. Okay. Over we go. This one may be the one that connects it up. Technically. No. That's fine. Yeah, this is completely fine. I mean, we could start sieging down these little areas, I suppose. There's no reason not to, I guess. Negative 35 over here, so that's going to take some time to siege that. We may as well. I mean, what else are we going to do with these troops, right? We are taking some attrition there, but that's okay. Oh, actually, yeah, we can complete this because their opinion of us is high enough. Indeed. We will indeed do that. Wonderful. Now, these guys over here, Ibasim, we need to integrate them. Of course, their opinion of us is currently 137, minus 28 due to liberty refused. Now, we can send them a gift. We can still improve by an additional 52, though. So that'll actually be plenty. No point in sending a gift. That will get up to 190 all on its own. Wonderful. Tartaressa has gained opinion of us, and it's still in progress. But we need to continue to work our way through the Iberian struggle. And so we shall. We are a little bit low on our manpower, there's no doubt about that. A lot of that is because our levies are currently raised. And so we're not getting the output over there. In fact, I would like to potentially put down the levy of Mauritania. I don't think it's worth having that up right now. So, Mauritania, we cannot disband levies while at war. Okay, so we can't put them down piecemeal. Interesting. So that means that when we raise a levy, we are committed. That is a bigger decision than I thought then. I mean, we have to do it to go to war right now. An incendiary slave? We'll take the tyranny. That apparently drops ridiculously fast. So that is fine. We'll go ahead and do that. Excellent. 0% and 7%. Yeah, I would love to have these levies put down right now, but unfortunately, we're committed to it. That just means that it is more important, of course, that we unlock the ability to raise legions. We'll get there. We will definitely get there. Still very, very early. Okay, we're just going to continue. Actually, can we just have these guys auto-siege? Yeah, carpet siege. That's what we want to switch them to. Wonderful. There's a poor harvest. We can raise the price of grain, or we can seize grain from visiting merchants. This guy actually needs the popularity. His corruption is not going to be great, but his popularity is real low among the people. Not so low among the senates. Or the senators, rather. Okay. Debtor imprisoned. Sure. There we go. Finally. That fell. And these guys, I guess they can come on over here. That'll be fine. In fact, we could switch them over to also carpet siege. I mean, there's not any reason not to. We'll just have this done very shortly. In fact, we could probably just end this right now. No, we would need to occupy this territory over here. That's fine. We'll finish this up. It won't be that much longer. Excellent. As my microphone decides to make a very nice squeaking noise. That's glorious. We'll finish this up, get our levies put down, and we'll get to work on our manpower a little bit. I do want to check in our religion here to see... Let's see, the Canaanite deity of economy, aggressive expansion change, global monthly food modifier, pop assimilation speed. I think we would want to get rid of this deity. And what we'd want to do then is we would want to replace them with the manpower gain one, whichever that one is. Is there one? There may not be one for this religion. Looks like there isn't. Okay, so I guess we're going to leave this as is then. Fine. Lofty notions? Hanno Hanid again? He's being a problem. Who is this guy? Do we actually care? He's a magistrate. Okay, we'll do it, but this guy's not going to be happy about it. We'll work on making friends with him and get, you know, more in ruler debt. We do have a scorned family right now. And this guy's actually one of them. Interesting. Okay, we've won this siege, which means that this war is over. 10 political influence? Yeah, we can do that. Excellent. We're now at 100%, which means that we will sue for peace, and apparently we can't take this. Oh, they have to be adjacent to territories we control. Right. So this will be 39 AE. That's going to put us very close to that 50 marker. So we're going to have to chill after this for a little bit. There's no doubt about that. But that is fantastic. We're going to ditch the AE here, for sure. Let's get down under that 50 marker, just barely. And we are going to need to give that time to tick on down. We're going to disband our levies. And we're going to need to work on integration here. I can't help but notice that these guys didn't all disband because I think they were locked in. There we go. Fantastic. So we've expanded nicely over here. And now the question is, do we want to invest in any more construction over here? And I think we probably should. Carthage gains 5 tyranny. We're going to be chilling for a while anyway. We'll accept that for the moment. I do want to go into the macro builder here and see what it looks like. Yeah, this is exactly the view that I was looking for. So we build mines here, and if we check this, we can see that this produces stone. Yeah, so that's pretty much what we're looking for then. So we want to build mines anywhere where we can there. We want to build farming settlements anywhere where it's green here in theory. Now I'm wondering why this is green. Because this produces grain. Sheep. Yeah. Okay, so that's how we're going to be figuring that out. We'll build mines and farming settlements as relatively high priority, and then slave estates can kind of fill in the gaps. I think we're going to be wanting to get manpower from cities, though, not from settlements. I'll have to think about that a little bit more, but that's what I'm leaning towards right now. So for now, we will build a few mines. 2, to be precise. Excellent. Now we do have this Scorned family, and we've got this Disloyal character. We're working on it. Should, in theory, be a little bit better. We can colonize a territory, and we absolutely want to do this. Wonderful. We'll colonize that up there. In theory, we'll be able to start colonizing over here as well once we get these assimilated a little bit. And we might want to go into our religion and check this pop assimilation here. Okay, that's just the passive. That's completely fine. I do want that pop assimilation speed. We don't need to be currently venerating Tenet, but it's okay for now. So we're dropping stability currently, mostly due to AE. In fact, it's entirely due to AE. So we definitely need to chill on the aggressive expansion for a little bit. We have expanded very aggressively, there's no doubt about that. So we need to back off on that just a little bit. A minor addendum. 6 stability for 10 political influence. Actually, we'll take that. That will keep us positive in our stability for a little bit here, while our aggressive expansion comes down. Excellent. So we're going to be colonizing this area over here, of course. And these guys, they are actually not feudatories of us. I would like to attack them, but not with this aggressive expansion, that's for sure. We need to be looking at our missions right now, I think. Let's see, we need to get this under control. We're at 125 with Ibasim right now, and that's going to be hurt by our aggressive expansion, of course. Yeah, minus 10 for aggressive expansion currently. We can send them a gift. This is only 5.6 and improve that by 25. And then we can get another, 36 here? So that puts us up to 188. Well, that hurts. However, our aggressive expansion will come down a little bit here in the time it takes to max that out. So hopefully that will do something. But I definitely want to start integration there. They're at 153 now. Yeah. Is that 1 per month that comes down? That's a lot faster than Europa. Okay. Noted. We will definitely keep an eye on that. We may have to boost that up, but that's okay. Not too concerned. Rome is slightly concerning, but we should be in a reasonable position to do something about them. Now, these guys over here, they are a feudatory of us as well. I would be interested in integrating them, but I suspect that we should only integrate one at a time. So let's go in here quick, and let's see here. So for Punic intervention, we need to hold all of this over here. That's fine. For Slingerport, of course, we need to integrate that, and that's something we should do. 114 gold for 10 loyalty? That is not worthwhile. Of course, that's cheaper than these other options. Okay, I'm not happy about it, though. So we need to own this for Slingerport. For Tartessian allies, we need to ally Tartessia, of course. So we should probably look at that. They would actually accept this. So we will ally them. That immediately puts us up to 106, and we can complete this. Fantastic. So we'll mark that off, and then we need Punic Intervention and Slingerport. A new Carthage requires... What would this actually do? Oh, that would become a Carthaginian metropolis. Huh. We would need to own 8 or more territories with city status in these regions. We own 5, so we'd have to either upgrade 3 cities or conquer 3 more. I'm guessing once we take this, we'll have what we need. So that's kind of a medium-term goal after our AE comes down. Tartessia wants us to come help them, and we accept. They're barbarians. Yeah. What is this actual war here? Interesting. And Baetica's on our side? Yeah. Maybe we sit this out and just let our client states handle it. That's what I'm currently leaning towards. We'll keep an eye on this war score. Our client states will head on over there, and if we need to do something and intervene over there, we can raise up levies over here and just come in and take them out. But I'd prefer not to. I'd really prefer not to. The governor of Contestania died. Okay. So we do need a Badonid to take this. And do we have a decent one? He's okay. At least they're no longer scorned. Now this province is currently... Let's see, which province is this? This one, Massilia, is currently disloyal, and we should definitely look into that. That is going down right now. I think mostly because we just conquered them. There's some of that for sure. We can probably... Let's see, we're currently encouraging trade. We could go for something like cultural assimilation. Or just local autonomy for right now. I wouldn't mind being on cultural assimilation, I think. Let's look at the pop info here. Yeah, we can see that this is Massilian, and that's the Numidian culture group. We should probably go on to cultural assimilation. They are going to lose loyalty. There's no doubt about that. Okay. They're sieging over here. That's fine. I don't mind this. I think our allies probably have this under control. If we have to intervene, we will. And we did lose a pop there, though. That's not necessarily the best thing. Regardless, we're a little more focused on home right now, or more specifically, focused over here. How much more can we get? Oh, we can actually get another 30-some. Oh, because we're in war together, isn't it? Fighting together plus 20. Yeah! But we can't integrate while we're at war, can we? We'll find out once we get up to 190. Okay. So far, this is looking good. They're holding off the enemy until such a time as our client troops arrive. They're a long ways away, and they're just marching. So yeah, that's going to take some time. But we are gaining 122 manpower per month. We can only store 13,000, so we're relatively okay on the manpower front. There's no doubt about that. I do want to definitely get Ibasim integrating. That's our current primary goal. That's quite a siege there. But we kind of don't care about what happens over here, right? We already completed the mission for Tartessia. Yeah, we kind of don't care about what happens over here. We'd prefer that they not consolidate territory, but even so, that's reasonably fine. So these guys are at 30.27. Carton is causing us to lose loyalty here. What is this? The city of Carton. That is this city here. Why is it causing so much unrest? Okay, that's the impact on province loyalty there. So it's mostly just unhappy pops. So yeah, these guys are, you know, a little bit unhappy. That's migration there. Happiness is just here, I guess. So why are they below 50% happiness? Who could be angry at us for taking over their territory? I'm sure they're fine. Yeah, they're Massilian and megalithic, so we're just going to continue working on that. Actually, this is within the province of Cartania. This guy is currently on acquisition of wealth. We should probably switch that also over to cultural assimilation. Over time, that will slowly get better. We may have to deal with a rebellion there, and that would be okay. 7,500 over here? Sure. Still at 0 war score, so I'm not concerned about this. Yeah, we'll be friends. That's always a useful thing. Our aggressive expansion is also dropping, which is... I mean, it's actually the same speed while at war, which is a little bit odd. But okay, Ibasim is currently at plus 187. And I'm really, really hoping that we get to 190 and can start the integration. That would be great. I mean, we could send them another gift. That is a thing we could do, but we don't need to, so I would prefer not to. 188 right now, and it seems to be going up by 1 per month. So it's going to be 1 more month after this tick. So right now we need 1 more. Yeah, it's 1 per month. That is completely fine. So, I mean, they're sieging over here. Our clients are definitely getting up there, though, so their reinforcements are arriving. It's just not from us. Wonderful. I don't want to be spending manpower on that right now. And so we shall not. Let's go ahead and work on integration right here. Trade influx. Hang on. We'll get to you. Okay. We got that integration underway. That's wonderful. That's going to be about 2 years there. And we could have these guys move to Tinga. Or Mauritanian revolt would lose 40 opinion of us. And we would also bring in a couple of slaves. Or no, the freemen and the nobles would become a slaves. They would be enslaved. We'll hold off on that. They might be downgraded a little bit later on. For now, though, you can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.